In the account of Hu Kaiyangu and Chu Qiao, the similitudes between Zhao Liying and the two film and TV dramatizations are unforeseen. Today, we should discuss Zhao Liying's exhibition in the two hit shows Chu Qiao Chuan and Hu Kaiyangu. Looking at this logically, cautiously, there are an excessive number of similitudes between the two dramatizations. According to the point of view of the plot, they are both fitting from the title of the film. We can see that the legend of Chu Qiao is obviously the courageous woman Chu Qiao played by Zhao Liying. Furthermore, what might be said about Hu Kaiyangu? Taking a gander at the title of the film, I realize that Zhao Liying plays the courageous woman named Hu Kaiyangu. It is extremely fascinating that these two famous dramatizations have numerous likenesses in their storylines, like Chu Qiao memoir. Among them, Chu Qiao is preferred by numerous male first, second male, third male, and fourth male. However, Chu Qiao just likes Yuanyu, that is to say, her lord, Yuanyu, his hand-to-hand fighting, everybody knows. Yuanyu is played by Lin Jingxin. Among Hu Kaiyangu, the person who is cherished by everybody, and the person who sees the blossoms sprout, is additionally loved and safeguarded by many driving entertainers and supporting entertainers. Yet Hu Kaiyangu just likes her lord, and furthermore it is the Shangxin played by Wallace H. Yuo. Did you track down it? From the overall daily practice of the story, there are similitudes. Assuming you watch it cautiously, you will observe that in the television series, there is a lady who cherishes ladies' garments, and Zhao said, who is lovely the entire day, drives Chu Qiao Duanzhuang to monitor Chu Qiao quietly. Correspondingly, among Hu Kaiyangu, there is an exceptionally teasing Shakianma who likes to wear ladies' garments, watching Hu Kaiyangu like a sister, and they all affection the champion. In the memoir of Chu Qiao, Zhao Liying is safeguarded by the male hero. In any case, there is a Yan Sun. This job is like the second male in Hu Kaiyangu, and it additionally addresses the malicious side. We should investigate Zhao Liying. Are there numerous similitudes between the Hu Kaiyangu played and the Chu Qiao played by Zhao Liying? I recall that in Chu Qiao's account, Chu Qiao was likewise preferred by the ruler. Additionally, in Hu Kaiyangu played by Zhao Liying was likewise preferred by the ruler. Have you tracked down it? There is likewise a courageous woman who is preferred by at least 4 male and supporting entertainers like the stars and the moon. To put it plainly, it is adored by everybody, and nobody could do without the courageous woman. This is the corona of the courageous woman. And Zhao Liying in Chu Qiao's life story? There is Yan Sun Yuanyu, and a sovereign who likes him. Who else? Allow me to consider it once more, and Zhao said, this kid with altogether different characters prefers the lovely and fearless Chu Qiao simultaneously. The equivalent is valid among Hu Jingu. The Hu Jingu played by Zhao Liying is loved by his lord Huo Jianhua. There is likewise a sovereign, a bad guy, and Shajinmo. They generally like Zhao Liying simultaneously, and there is a sort of huge champion marry the sensation of Su Shou. We should investigate Chu Qiao played by Zhao Liying, and Hu Kaiyangu. They are exceptionally against the young men she enjoys. They are in various camps, and they address different vested parties, so all things considered, they straightforwardly made a hostile inconsistency, which is the sort of opposing connection between you and me. For instance, the expert of Hu Kaiyangu played by Huo Jianhua, he was to save the world, and afterward with Hu Kaiyangu. There is a feeling of opposition between the evil spirit rulers addressed, and in the history of Chu Qiao, the equivalent is valid for the Chu Qiao played by Zhao Liying. What it addresses is the interests of its country. He needs to get back to Yanbai, his old neighborhood, and Yanbai there is a hostile inconsistency between the north and the incomparable Wei. There is a conflict among nations, and two individuals who love each other stand at various positions. Subsequently, there are numerous impediments in the affection between the male and female heroes, and the end product are comparable. They all conquered numerous impediments lastly regardless of whether they forfeited their lives for the friends and family. This makes the story loaded with exciting bends in the road. Simultaneously, the destiny of the hero comprehends misfortune. This might be the very thing that the screenwriter needs to communicate. Coincidentally, this sort of plot is exceptionally slight. This sort of large champion's development hit show, from the outset Zhao Liying went through numerous difficulties, continually battling beasts and redesigning, lastly getting more grounded, and afterward, there will be a ton of adoration and disdain, which makes individuals entirely charming to watch. Extraordinary play. There are numerous likenesses in such a plot. One might say that the chief and the screenwriter additionally know the class that the crowd likes to watch. Zhao Liying, as the courageous woman, likewise enjoys a benefit by all accounts. She looks extremely sweet and has a decent crowd. Indeed, simultaneously, she is likewise a notable diligent entertainer in media outlets 365 days per year. She spends over 300 days in the team. Her serious and dedicated soul has likewise contacted many individuals and made him. It has been cherished by an enormous number of fans. Zhao Liying, whether or not gambling the position of Hu Kaiyangu or Chuqiao, he usually portrays the heroine's fortitude and indomitable battle towards fate, and this cussed man or woman is likewise vividly interpreted. Similarly, we will see Zhao Liying's shadow from Hu Kaiyangu and Chuqiao. The above is what I discovered from the two movie and TV dramas Hu Kaiyangu and Chuqiao Chuan. The similarities among the two dramas are very thrilling. It is sudden and reasonable. Zhao Liying might be Chuqiao and Hu Kaiyangu. The interpretation could be very conventional and deeply rooted. 02. The complete lineup of Fox Demon Little Matchmaker changed entities because the Seven Fairies. Gong Jun appears to be greater famous. As one of the maximum famous dramas to be broadcast recently, Fox Fairy Little Matchmaker Moonred has been in regular news. Sometime in the past, the legit introduced the whole lineup starring, unsurprisingly sparked any other wave of discussion. Fox Fairy Little Matchmaker is tailored from the anime of the equal name. Because the anime itself could be very famous, it has attracted the eye of enthusiasts from the start of casting, and the point of interest of enthusiasts' interest is not anything greater than the suitability of the subsequent characters, the reductiveness of the provider and the reductiveness of the plot. The diploma of discount with inside the plot can simply be visible after the TV collection is broadcast. However, the diploma of model of the characters and the diploma of discount with inside the manner of garb can essentially be visible now. In addition, the Fox Fairy Little Matchmaker Moonred may be visible. The reputation and interest are extraordinarily excessive, and the associated Reuters pics have in no way been interrupted. In order to preserve the recognition of the paintings, the legit has additionally launched man or woman maps. Not lengthy in the past, the whole lineup changed into formally introduced, and the actors' position pics have been launched. In well-known, the attitudes of netizens are especially divided into categories. Ignore animation and make magic changes. This a part of netizens assume that Moonred chapter does now no longer comply with the authentic man or woman picture, and essentially cannot see the shadow of the authentic EEE book in phrases of serving the Tao, and in phrases of the selection of actors. The diploma of model isn't excessive, and it smiles not possible to convey human beings into anime characters. And the shadowation factors used with inside the play are too many, giving human beings the phantasm of being unsuitable into the seven fairies of joy. Take the essence and maintain improving. Another part of the netizens assume that Moonred puppet is the mild of the historical puppets of Xianxia, in phrases of garb and transformation, which modify the plain-colored sacrificial fashion garments normally utilized in Xianxia dramas earlier than, and done improvements and reforms with inside the costumes and shapes of the characters. Even though it is now no longer in shape the man or woman picture with inside the anime, however from the man or woman modeling, it may be visible that the props organization has a connection with the anime picture. The above factors of view have their very own reasons. As the primary factor of view said, Yu Hongpian does now no longer completely comply with the authentic paintings and phrases of serving the Tao, and a few man or woman shapes or even progressive shapes that did now no longer seem with inside the authentic paintings. It is undeniable, however, everybody ought to be clean that there's a distinction among dimensional animation and 3D live motion dramas. Specifically in movie and TV dramas, it smiles doable that it smiles hard to repair the animation picture one-to-one. Moreover, maximum of the characters with inside the anime seem with inside the equal picture, and that they hardly ever alternate their costumes and styles. If the movie and TV dramas additionally comply with the anime's dress-up rhythm, it smiles envisioned that netizens will whinge that they're monotonous and dull earlier than the broadcast. While assembly the necessities of the authentic enthusiasts, it's also essential to satisfy the market's necessities for movie and TV drama creation, and innovation and development in garb and styling are inevitable. In addition to the talk over Fu Huadeo, there appears to be a warfare for the identifying Moonred arc, due to the fact the male and lady protagonists are each streaming actors, and enthusiasts evidently desire that the idol of this own circle of relatives might be with inside the pinnacle position, the better. After all, if the later degree the works have excessive rankings and excessive evaluations, however it is simple to characteristic the credit score to the actors. However, from the legit lineup in the forged ranking, we will essentially see the actors rank. Obviously, Yang Mi's qualifications are worth of this identify. In fact, the applicable departments have made it clean lengthy in the past that in an effort to keep away from actors in the preliminary settlement agreement, you made a decision at the method, order, location, etc. of your signature. In fact, it smiles self-flaring who's here. But what's thrilling is that when the legit launch of the whole lineup of the weblog post, the actors additionally cooperated with the publicity. Judging from the records including the range of retweets, remarks and likes, the male protagonist Gong Jun appears to be better, and he has to side Gong Jun. Jun's reputation is definitely excessive. What do you reflect on consideration on the costumes and actors of Fox Very Little Matchmaker, Moon Red? Please depart a message with inside the remark area.